Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a garden tour, and it's going to be the last garden tour until the end of the season. My garden tours aren't doing so good, so I'm going to take a break to see how I want to go with my channel and what I want to share anymore. So I figure I'll just turn you around here and show you things that has happened that are good and some things that aren't so good. So I'm going to turn you around and show you. Alright, here the delicata gone. It died. You see my spaghetti squash are missing is because I had some kind of worms that got into them. So those are no more. The garden has just went over with weeds, which I'm fine. I cleaned some out around the plants, but everything is growing. We got jalapenos. Then we got, these are the jalapenos that I planted. So any plant that I have that's mine. More jalapenos. These are peppers. And these ones back here have the best peppers. Then we just have one little spaghetti squash, but it's nothing. Tomatoes are coming in like crazy. We have some that are here that are coming. These are a mystery. I have no clue what they are. Romas, San Marzanos, cherry tomatoes. That's a cherry tomato. Bound to come in. Cherry. Then we have tons of tomatoes are going to be coming in, going to be ready. And that is all I do. I come out every day, see which ones are ready to be picked, and go from there. Over this way, now, this plant is a little confusing plant because you see how I get these yellow tomatoes, correct? You see the yellow. But then if you go and look, the same plant, okay, it's the same one that's over here, but these ones turn red. Let's see if I can find, yes, okay. Go down in here and you see how these, it will turn red. And so I told my husband that, the same over there, last year I planted, not planted, but when I took everything out of the garden, it just looks like a hot mess. I mean a hot mess. That I piled them all in a pile. Everything I took out, I put in a pile. Even these yellow cherry tomatoes that we did not like. They were bitter. They were bitter. So I told my husband I did not want to plant those no more. I did not like them. Those are the volunteers. But they are mixed between either Roma, San Marzano, or a big boy. Because that's all I planted last year in my garden. I had no cherries except the ones we didn't like. I got those from my daughter. So therefore, they are a mix between those and that. So, but I'll turn you around and show you the basil. Here's my basil plant. I've picked off it twice, and then I have a little one down there, and then I have another one down there, and then I have cilantro right there. And so I've been getting cherry tomatoes like crazy because I have them here, over here. Then I have this bunch here. Then there's down in there, you can see them. You got cherries in amongst here. So, but we got these ones. Then the beets are over here, which I picked some of them. Then I didn't get a chance to get to them and they went bad. So, and then some I replanted over here to see if they would get bigger because they were just overcrowded. And I stuck the lettuce in here. This is a good one. And my carrots. And like I said, the peppers. And then I had to stick, okay, we'll come back. Okay, this here, okay. See how it's nice and green. But when you chop them down, they turn like a tree. I mean, hard. So, then the zucchini plant here, which I took a big one off, but we have one growing here that I keep checking on, that I'm going to take it to my daughter's when I go to her house. And then we have the pumpkin right here. There's another one that's back in there. And this, like I said, I need to get around, get this all weed whacked. And then I planted another delicata squash over here. Because the one I had, like I said, it died. Bugs, the squash bugs and other ones come along. But my onions are doing good. They're right here. And amongst this, I mean, I don't have as many as I did, but have nonetheless. So, and then we have a friend that come over from the neighbors. The reason I know it's the neighbors, because see, you see it over there? There we go, see? And there's one back there. So, but it's fine. It's all fine. So, that is the gist of what's going on in the garden. Like I said, I have tomatoes just coming left and right. I already have a bag in the freezer because I want my tomatoes to be all done at once before I make my sauces. And then and that way the garden is done. But I'm going to be taking some peppers to my daughter because she didn't plant a garden this year because they were hoping, they were hoping to move, but they didn't. So I told her I'd bring her some peppers and the zucchini. And if I have some ripe tomatoes, and I'm going to take her a basil plant because I've been taking some off of here and propagating to get some for in the house. So I still have some for in the winter. And the tree is just in bloom of all the pretty flowers. See, she is in bloom. She is so beautiful. And I have some plants, flowers that last year I didn't have, but this year I do. And I was out here trying to get the garden all weed whacked, and well, I got almost attacked I should say, by bees. So I had to call that quits for now until my husband gets around to taking care of those bees, because I did not want to get stung. So, and then our plan for this fence has moved to September. Things have come up. So But like I said, I think it's YouTube, but it has been pushing my my videos because my last one got 9 views, and it's depressing to only get 9. So I am going to take a break, which I haven't made a video in 2 to 3 weeks, because I just don't know where and what way to go with my channel, because it's hectic in my house. Nonetheless, I mean I watch people that do cleaning channels. Cleaning is my least favorite thing to do. I like a clean house, but I don't enjoy having to clean all the time. And I might think about, because I see people doing hauls, like from, you know, like Walmart and Kohl's, which I don't have a Kohl's, and all these other stores. But I don't see very many people doing you know, Dollar General, because I call it the temptation store for me, because they have so much nice stuff in there. So I am going to think about doing a haul next month to try something new on my channel. And I enjoy cooking, but I'm getting to the point where I don't want to cook a lot anymore. I mean, I love cooking, don't get me wrong, but it's not enjoyable when you cook, but some of the people don't like what you cook. Mostly my son, he doesn't like what I cook, and it's too much of a headache. And I don't like making the sweets all the time because, you know, my husband's a diabetic, and so but I do have one that's going to be coming out. It is for a old-fashioned donut muffin, and they're very good. I made them before, so they'll be coming out soon. But I'm, like I said, thinking about a lot of things. I really haven't had, you know, my mother always told me that if you didn't have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. Well, I've left that go to the back burner. And, you know, some of you might know, like, you know, in May I made a video that I had, you know, there's things that was on my mind I had to get off. You know, I tried to be, I mean, I'm a nice person, don't get me wrong. I'll give you the shirt off my back. But, you know, if you do me wrong, which they really didn't do me wrong, but then I found out from one person that, mind you, in 3 years, well, it's longer than 3 now, it's like 4 years, that they really wasn't my friend, so that kind of hurt. But since that video, it's like people think I'm this bad, awful person, which I'm not. I have my bad days, I have my good days. Should I went to YouTube? No, I shouldn't. But I tried to reach out to 2 of the ladies. The one I would not, you know. What was said was said. And what was said they've said to me has been said. We're not friends, we'll never be friends, which that's fine. But I really didn't speak to them anyway, so it's not like it changes anything, you know. So, but since then, my channel has not done, and I got a fly on my phone. Go away, Mr. Fly. I haven't gotten any, well, I got views, but no new subscribers. So, you know, I'm human. I make mistakes just like everybody else. Get on here to make friends, But if you're gonna be my friend, be my friend. Not say you're from my friend, but you're not. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, like I said, this will be this garden tour, and then when it comes to an end, I'll show you that. And by then, you know, the fence will be done. I might do a video of when we go to get the tree down, the rubbish away, and maybe the next part of this fence. I'm not sure. I don't know what way to go with my channel. Am I sorry for what was said? Yes. Like I said, I shouldn't have come to YouTube, but I did. I did. You know. But I try to explain to these people that I don't remember what was said, you know, 4 years ago. And they all, you know, I've told that I said it. And I'm like, well, what did I say? You know, and mind you, no one's told me what I've said. I don't remember, you know, even mentioning them in my video that I made. But what is done is done. Can't take back, but I can apologize and say that, yes, I made a mistake. I shouldn't have went to YouTube. Mind you, I left the past in the past, and that's what it is, the past. It shouldn't be brought back up in your face or even spoke of. Because it's your past. You want it to be there. And move on from it. And I had. But you get only pushed so many times. Pushed. You know, mind you, they were never mean. I mean, to me, it felt like mean. Because I you know, try to make friends. And when I would ask about, you know, YouTube, you know how YouTube, they unsubscribe people from your channel and the whole 9 yards. I know there's a lot of people that talk about that. But I would ask these two women about it. And they got snappy and said, I don't want you to ask me about, you know, it's annoying, you know. But I just wanted to make sure. So the one I didn't ask her about YouTube ever. And then I let her know about, you know, I left a comment and it disappeared. That's all I let her know. But I don't wish no harm to no one. I am a mother, a grandmother, aunt, you know. Hopefully, you know, friends to some people. But I keep to myself. On a daily, any people I speak to, my husband, my grandchildren that live here in my house, and my daughter and my son. No one else. And it's depressing. I suffer with depression. My family knows this. And when you try to, you know, make friends and it backfires on you. And I enjoy and I love making videos for YouTube. I do. But I don't when it's not, you know, I don't get no views. I don't get no new subscribers. I want to teach people of what I know. Of, you know, I mean, I'm new to gardening. I think this makes my 2nd year, maybe. I always thought I couldn't, didn't have a green thumb. And all this in my garden, that is for me. I mean, my husband showed me how far to plant them apart. But I started, well, some of these I had to get from my local store because, you know, my Mr. Bunny ate them. But the one jalapeno plant, turn you on. This was from what I planted. My carrots I planted. My beets I planted. This tomato plant I planted. Mystery. Don't know what it is. It don't look nothing like anything else that's planted. But cherry tomatoes, excuse me, are mine. Some of these, the San Marzanos and the Romas are mine that the bunny didn't eat. The pumpkin plant, the zucchini, my basil, this basil, I started from seed in-house. The cilantro I self-seeded because it didn't do nothing in my house, so I self-seeded it. And all this, I didn't plant this. This just, surprise, you know, like I have another surprise. I've been chopping down, you know, cutting off some tomatoes. Well then, this decided, surprise, I'm going to root myself. So, if any of my gardeners that are watching that are gardeners, could you tell me if you know what kind or what this would look like to you? Because mind you, I only planted, okay, this is the cherry that I planted, okay? I planted Romas and San Marzano. This is neither a San Marzano or a Roma that I could think of. So, and then some of my tomatoes are looking like, turn out like pears. But, like I said, I am new to the gardening. I just, like I said, I tried to teach what I've learned and grown. And like me and my husband, he worked on a farm years ago. You know, his was big farm. Out in Cabot, it would be called Hyder Myers Produce Farm, something like that. Like I said, it's been more than like 33 years ago. So, if it's still there, I have no clue. But we planted them, spaced them apart, like he said. But we got out here too late. Got out here too late to try to get them to stand up, and you see, my theory didn't work. It toppled over. So I told them next year we're going to build our own trellis system for our tomatoes, so that way we could use them year after year. Like I said, my garden just, mind you, it might look like a hot mess, but it's thriving. There's no, other than those, see, they're called squash bugs, and the ones that look like ladybugs that I had the problem with. So I know my garden videos don't do too good. My cookings do. But I'm to the point where, like I said, I need a break. I need a change. I need my viewers to give me some ideas. And like I said, don't mind the dog. That's my neighbor's dog, Ty. He's a little Yorkie. He's a little ankle biter. And like I said, the tomatoes are just, like, it's way up here. And like I told my husband, once I get my fill off of these, I'm going to rip the plant out, and hopefully I won't have an issue with those tomatoes. So, but that is the garden tour, and it will be, like I said, the last until the end of the season. And because we're going to do different when we close it up, but I'll bring you back when I do that. So I thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Like, comment, leave me a comment. I enjoy coming back. And I will see you in the next one. I just wanted to show you some of the new flowers that grew. There's this one. And there's this one. And I got more coming. Little bee on that one. I don't know what kind they are. And then we have this beautiful one. It's starting to die back, but it has some more buds. So I'm not sure what that one is. I cut down these ones. But yeah, that's just some of the flowers that have bloomed. And I mean, I planted them. They were in a mix. And then we have this cute little one down here. And some of this is just like weed that's gonna flower. And this one's gonna flower. Like I said, I leave weeds grow. So that's all the plants.